So I was just able to locate breaker 29 right here, which obviously has all the systems that I experienced issue with. It's called an ECUB 10 ampere breaker, and it's actually right here. I already pre-pulled it using the tool, so no need to do that now. And as you can see, it's pretty well burned. And the first step is to disconnect the negative terminal wiring from the battery using wrench 10, as you can see. So I already tilted the passenger mirror all the way pushed here so I can get access here, just in case I put a piece of masking tape on the lower lip of the housing. Yeah, there you go. See, there's one opening here, the notch, and it should be one on the equal side on the other side. Yeah, so I pushed and twisted on those. So here's with the mirror disconnected. So basically it hooks here on those two tabs. So what I did is I stuck my finger in here and I pushed on the plate, and it simply just falls off. Those are the heating terminals. We disconnect those.
Using a Phillips screwdriver, disconnect the 3 screws shown on the picture. Please save those screws, as the new actuator does not come with any. After you disconnected the heater connectors shown in blue circle here, disconnect the gray and the black with yellow circle here, and the connector on the back side that you cannot see here.
So here's the new actuator. It came in. I don't know if you can see it, but it's made in Japan, so it is the OEM. So the installation procedure is going to be in the reverse order of the removal. As you can see, the black one will go here on the black where my thumb is, and the gray one will go here. The tricky part is this guy here that needs to kind of be fished in the back, and the bracket is right there, so you have to really do it in a blind way. But this is the proper orientation, so I'll connect those next and we'll see what happens. So you can really barely see that connector there. I can probably stick the camera there to show you. Yeah, you can see it now. I was able to connect it, and it seems to be locked in place. Yeah, you can really do it by touch. So here's everything connected again. The gray was connected here with a nice firm click. Those are very short cables, so keep that in mind, and the black is connected down there. So the 3 screws, one here, one down here, go back in place. So here's your mirror. Now the mirror is going to go back in place. Just make sure that it fits. So the way the bracket works is you can see those top hooks and the lower clips. The top hooks get connected here on the tabs. Sorry about the focus. And you simply press on the lower portion of the mirror to engage it. But before that, connect the 2 leads for the heater. Those 2. Just connected those 2. The insulation is kind of moving back and forth, so make sure that it covers the metal portion of the pin. They do it a nice click. And so now that I connect the mirror, I tilted the lower portion. I pushed the lower portion here all the way in, so the upper portion sticks out. So all you have to do is kind of align it on the side. It's nicely engaged. And you just push on the bottom. So you gently push on the lower portion here while it engages nicely. Connected the negative lead on the battery. We're ready to start. Okay, so there's no lights of a concern. The mirror looks good. Let's do a quick test here. We're gonna push right, up, down, all in all directions. Let's see if it works. Okay. This way works. This way works, up and down. Perfect. That's it. So make sure that you need to probably reset the oops, the meter just moved in because I actually had it left on the right position here. So let's see what happens if I put it back in D. Yeah, it moves back. So always make sure, it's a good practice to put it in neutral here. So you need to reinitialize the window computer by going all the way down and up on each of the windows, starting with the driver's seat, which I did, then the forward passenger, hold it all the way down and up.
I was really curious of the failure mode of the old actuator, so I disassembled it and applied 12 volts on each of the motors, and the bad one obviously started smoking and it didn't turn. The other one, however, worked just fine. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.